Well, if you are joining me on YouTube later on, or if you're just joining us now, welcome in to the sketch. I'm super excited to have you all here. And don't be afraid to hit that like button and to leave a comment down below. But what we are doing today is very simple. We're going to be doing two different things. One, we're going to be continuing our Justice games, so continuing our games with Cable, and we're moving into the Justice aspect for Cable. And then we're also going to be jumping into testing out some Thunderbolts. I want to do all the Thunderbolts. I think it'd be really neat to try them all out and to get a chance to just see how they all feel and just really try the Citizen V scenario out. So looking forward to doing this game overall. I'm excited to try it all out. And hopefully you guys enjoy this series. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys like to see more of something similar. All right. So first things first, let's make sure we got all the setup done correctly. It says choose one modular set plus one additional modular set per player, each with the elite Thunderbolt minion in it. So I've got Batroc the Leaper and Black Widow. So I guess it's called the Leaper and the Pale Little Spider. Kind of funny they add pale at the beginning of that, but here we are. So set each of those minions aside and shuffle the rest of their encounter sets into the encounter deck, which we have done. Reveal the Justice. Let's see. Yeah. Reveal the Justice like lightning environment. So it's been revealed. When revealed, each player reveals a random set-aside Thunderbolt minion. Reveal and attach remaining set-aside Thunderbolt minion face up here. Okay. In expert mode, do some other fun things. So we're playing in standard 3 right now. All right, right now we've got the Leaper and we've got Pale Little Spider. We're going to just use a die to determine which one gets in play. Reveal. When Batroc engages you, but I guess since I haven't drawn cards yet, his engaging power would not kick off. That's my assumption there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we rolled a 4. So the even number it is Black Widow who's going to start off anyways, engage with us, of course. One with Retaliate 1. Alright. So it gets detached here, and then we flip it. When the round ends, attach Thunderbolt minion with the most damage here, swapping it with the one that's already here, with another one here, which for me would just be 2. If any, attach here. Heal 1 damage from attached minion. In expert mode, heal 1 additional damage from the minion and give it a tough status card. Cool. Alright. So this is attached here. You need to get some health onto Black Widow. We will use a 20-sided die. Use that 14 health. I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but she's at 14. And here we go. All right. A little nervous, but we'll get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Well, I know I cannot play Queen Carrier, so that's going to get mulliganed out. What else we got here? Let's hold on to Strength. Falconic Blast deals 6 damage to an enemy. Deal 1 additional damage to the enemy for each set of side scheme in the victory display. Maybe. Let's see. Recognition. Look at the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the number of side schemes in the victory display. That's going to get for later. Body Slide. Change form. Each player may change form you are in. Let's mulligan that as well. When the main scheme would be completed, remove this card from the game and put a side scheme from the victory display into play. Ah, okay. Remove from the main scheme, the side scheme. Oh, that's kind of cool. Temporal Leap, just to kind of keep me as a backup here. How much is this? It's 11. Not too worried about that. We're going to hold on to that till later. Let's get 4 more cards. Lock and load. 2, gunboat. 3, call for backup. 4, feral. Okay. All right, set up. Search your deck and discard pile for the player side scheme and put it into play. So let's go ahead and get. Oh man, we do build support. I think I want to get. His personal one into play. And start working on getting that knocked out. While Technovirus Purge is in the victory display, Nathan, Summers, and Cable gain the psionic trait, and they get +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense. So, too bad it's not +1 recovery, right? All right. Five on there. Starts with 1. Black Widow schemes against you. Search your encounter deck. All right, so she's not going to be scheming just yet. The aerial trait? What? You mean the psionic trait, right? So. Yeah, okay. I was about to say. 2 very different things. Like, I didn't know Cable got aerial at all. I knew he got psionic. All right. It's all good. All right. I really want a couple different things to happen here. Let's see. After Pharaoh thwarts, discard the top card of her deck, of your deck. For each resource icon discarded this way, deal 1 damage to a villain. So that would have been nice for some of the folks. I'm working on an aerial deck right now, which is why it's on your brain. That's totally fair. All right. Cool. Well, they're both X-Force, so Gunboat Diplomacy is not going to do me any good right now. And I don't think I can have more than 1 player side scheme out at a time because I'm 1 player. So, cannot play Call for Backup or Lock and Load right now. The Call for Backup would have been nice for Gunboat Diplomacy. I think I'm still going to get Feral onto the table, though. I don't see a reason why not. So. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to spend Strength and Call for Backup. Yeah, I think so. Play Telekinetic Blast. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. Deal 1 additional damage to the enemy for each side scheme in the victory display. So I don't have any side schemes in the victory display right now, but I can go ahead and do 6 damage to Black Widow here, getting her down to 8. Which will then get me, I'm at 12, will get me down to 11. Go ahead and get Citizen V set up too. He's at 12. All right. I think I cannot really play anything else right now because Gunboat Diplomacy requires 2, an X-Men and an X-Force, and I don't have those available to me. So Let's go ahead and hold on to Gundam Diplomacy. Hold on, lock and load. We'll discard Feral here in a second. Let's go ahead and thwart with Cable. Get this down to 3. We'll discard Feral. If it's Citizen V or Citizen 5, I've been calling him Citizen V. That is a great question, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, yeah, we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least we got Deadpool in our hand here. So that'll make things a little bit nice. Plus Forced Amnesia. Add Forced Amnesia to the side scheme to the future display. So that's kind of nice as well. I call it Citizen V. I know people have been calling it Citizen 5. I need to do some research and find out, if I'm honest. I know that I only have one comic in which he's appeared so far, and so I can't really tell you. I may have to research that. Citizen 5 makes sense because it is the 5 symbol, the Roman numeral 5, but I'm not sure, if I'm honest. All right. Phase ends here. Let's ready Kibble back up. This goes up to 2. Citizen 5 is going to go in for an attack. I think I can take the attack. He's swinging for 2, 4. Would activate against you during step 2 of the villain phase. You're engaged with a Thunderbolt minion. Citizen 5 does not activate and heals 4 damage instead. Oh. Okay, well, never mind then. That would just be Black Widow, so I just get 3 points of damage from Black Widow. Yeah, like I said, Black Widow attacks on him. Okay, so he just heals. Well, look, lucky duck. What a lucky duck. All right. Must be nice to be Citizen B. All right, we're going to put my discard pile here for now. So 3 points of damage is not terrible. Then we get an encounter card. Nowhere is safe. Place one pursuit counter pursued by the past. Then, if it has any counters on it, discard and upgrade or support you control. Haha! I don't have any out yet. That's a good time to draw that card. Alright. The round ends. Batroc engages me. We lose Black Widow. He goes up here, and she heals up to 9. Batroc steps out. He has got 16 health. When he engages you, which is happening now, discard 1 card from your hand. Alright, well, we'll discard 1 Gunboat Diplomacy. Alright. It is my turn. I wish I had more thwarting to deal with Technovirus Purge, but it's fine. Yeah, he totally had 18 HP. Didn't you see the magic 10 that came out of nowhere? Thank you for catching that. I appreciate it. He was at 11, got down to 8. I forgot to move that front part there. Alright, we'll get Deadpool on the table. Move these 3 cards here. And we'll have... Deadpool attack. Really? Is that what we want to do? We want to be cautious here. Deadpool could also thwart. He can attack the Leaper, though, and at least do damage to him. But the Leaper's going to... Oh, but the Leaper will stay and not keep coming back out if he's not damaged. He's swinging for 2. I can survive most of that. We'll have Deadpool remove the threat from here. And Cable will remove the threat from here. At least we start getting some benefits here soon from that, so. All right. Draw up to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dazzler, nice. White Queen. And Anakin's Son. And Grawl making. Okay, well, we got a lot going on here. We're going to need to probably try to get that down, which then will help me maybe play something else. That's a lot of... Yeah, and I need to get Anakin's Son down. So, all right. So much going on here. So many choices to make with Cable. Okay. This goes up to 1. This V heals for 4 points of damage. Then Batroc goes in for an attack. I think I am not exhausted. I think we're just going to take the damage. 2, 4. Okay. We're down to 4. I just need to be cautious here. All right. Let's see. When the round ends. Oh, I need to get this first. Get an encounter card, which is Rumbling Thunder. When revealed, each player engages each minion engaged. Wait. Each player engages each minion engaged with that player clockwise from them. Okay. Each player engages each minion engaged with the player clockwise from them. So it rotates it around as all that does. That's fine. It's just an acceleration token at this point. It's just an annoyance. That is interesting, though, and that would make things interesting for multiplayer for sure. Okay. The part that, let's see, I'm confused about is if Black Widow is going to get healed or not. When the round ends, attach Thunderbolt minion with the most damage here, swapping it with the minion already attached here, if any. Heal 1 damage from attached minion. So it still happens even if you don't rotate it around. Okay. It goes up to 10. In expert mode, they get a status card. Wow. All right. So piercing is going to be a valuable thing in the future. I'm playing it any other way. So we need to get some things moving here. I think first things first. Cable's going to go ahead and... Yep. We'll thwart for the rest of that. Get my psionic trait, defense, and attack, and everything else boosted up. That goes in the victory display. Then we're going to do... telekinetic force field and Dazzler to play Grey Malkin. And Anakin's Son. And is going to be played by Gray Malkin. Perfect. We'll hold on to White Queen. She's an incredible card. Flip down to Nathan Summers. Because we're going to need to heal. And get a hand size of 6. So, Deadpool. You're going to need to do some fun stuff here. You can either attack the Leaper, which is then going to make things just switch around. So we'll keep the Leaper in play, especially since he only schemes for 1. We'll have Deadpool go ahead and... He's already got 1 point of damage on him. I need to remark that. Better go record a couple games this morning. Good luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, Solo. We're going to go ahead and enjoy your games and hope things go well. Let's exhaust here. Get this down to 1. Move this up to 2. This will then go up to 3. And I'll go ahead and draw my hand size while I'm thinking about all that. So, and that went up at the beginning of the villain turn. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're cooking with pancakes. I don't know if that's the right wording, but here we are. So, all right. That went up already. We are going to then get schemed against by Batroc for 1. And 1 pursuit, counter pursuit by the pass. So that's actually not terrible. I can live with that. Fantastic. And counter card. Great. Innocent bystanders. Use 4 bystander counters after... Oh, it's an obligation. Interesting. Okay, so this goes up here. After you attack an enemy or an enemy attacks you, either spend 1 resource of any type or place 1 threat on the main scheme. 2 threat instead in expert mode. Remove 1 bystander token from here. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait. So Batroc did scheme. I forgot I had second manipulation. I'm going to go ahead and use it while I'm thinking about it. So we're going to spend a... Roy Malkin and the Genius play second manipulation. When the villain schemes. Oh, okay, well, that's not helpful. Because it's... Oh, man. Never mind then. The villain has to scheme, so that is not good. Alright, well, now I know that thing. Did not pay attention to exactly what that card did, but we are going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Okay. So let's go on to the end here. She goes to 11, so essentially she's just going to get healed back up. Kind of annoying, so I'm going to have to do something here soon to make up for all that. We're going to keep Deadpool around for essentially forever, because I don't want to give an acceleration to the main scheme. He's going to defend. We need to exhaust to heal. Get us back up to 8. And we'll spend Genius to get Prismier on the table. Summitar on the table. At least now we can start doing some fun things with that. Flip up. We will spend psychic manipulation, play clear the area, and we'll clear this side scheme off. Not the worst one in the world, but because I finished it off, I can draw a card. We get the Professor. Exhaust Professor. Choose either draw one card or search your deck and discard pile for a player's side scheme and add it to your hand. Oh, cool. All right. How many confused enemies out there right now? That would be nice. But he has an X-Force, and he can defend. Kind of just helpful. General. So I do like White Queen. The 2 thwart. So pop this, spend these 2. We'll get White Queen onto the table. Next to old Deadpool here. She is going to activate their 2 threat from here. Still not attacked, so that doesn't kick off. But when he attacks me, that will kick off. I can either choose to take a threat, or I can spend a resource. So, okay. Attacks you. All right. Spread everything back up. One, build support. There we go. 2, marrow. Nice. 3, okay. 4, 5. There's lots of good choices here. Actually, some excellent choices here. Oh, man. All right. Goes up to 3. Citizen V will heal 4 points of damage that he doesn't have. The Leaper is going to come in for an attack. Deadpool will defend. Swing for 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Deadpool. So I'm going to assume that this is essentially he is still attacking me, even though it was my ally. That's the hardest part of this game, is knowing the you when it comes to you. But he was coming in to attack me. Deadpool defended. Go ahead and move this to 3 and put this at 4. Then we get an encounter card. And it's at bystanders. Crap, we get a second one of these things? Oh my gosh. That is actually quite annoying, and I just can't get rid of it. It just stays. Fun. Alright. We'll put this up here next to the other one. They both just kick off at the same time. Golly. Alright. See how this all plays out, man. Okay. Oh, this is silly. We're going to go ahead and put Render Medical 8 into play. Comes in with 3 threat. And then we will have Cable Thwart for 3. Clear it. and heal 5 damage from one of the characters you control. 9. See. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puts him at 12. And then we'll go ahead and clear this off a White Queen. That is beautifully done. Now we have 2 side schemes in the victory display. And that felt like a good use of my turn. Really want to play Marrow. I think I'm going to hold on to Marrow. No. Oh man. Yep, I'm going to hold on to Marrow. We'll pop Gray Malkin. And spend build support and Moira McTaggart. Play Telekinetic Blast, which can deal 6 damage to an enemy, deal 1 additional damage to that enemy for each side scheme in the victory display, which gets him down to 8. Because it's a psionic card, after you play a psionic card, exhausts Scimitar and deal 2 damage to an enemy. Would get him down to 6 health points. They're still in play. Let's see. When the round ends, attach a Thunderbolt minion with the most damage here, swapping it with the minion already attached here. And then that's what it's in parentheses. Minion attached here is in play and can be targeted by attacks and abilities. All right, I can still attack the Leaper if he goes up there, which is what I was kind of curious about. So, no, we were holding on to Marrow. I'd spent, yeah. All right, so those stay there. The White Queen obviously is going to do her fancy thing. That was fantastic, actually. 6 points of damage. I mean, that was a ton of damage. Got to keep that Batroc Leaper down, though. White Queen is going to go ahead and thwart this down to 2. Because we need to. Marrow, I want to play, but I cannot. So that was a fun turn. I think it actually turned out really well. Let's go ahead and ready everybody back up. It was a lot of fun. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's silly. Okay. I like Marvel Girl there. I've not used her yet. Blindfold. After Blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards in the encounter deck. Discard 1 card from the top of the. Discard 1 of those cards, put the rest back in the same order, which is nice. Superpower Training is great. Lay the Trap is actually kind of fantastic because that could probably just kill off one of these 2 minions. So. All right. So that's my turn. It is his turn. So first things first, this goes up to 3. Oh, and I got to deal with the obligations too. Because I did attack. This should be at 2. This should be at 3. And to make things simple, this will be at 5. That's annoying. That's real annoying, actually. Okay. Not the worst case scenario, but it is kind of frustrating. So we're gonna have to take care of that threat next turn. We really are gonna have to take care of that threat next turn. We'll be able to though. Oh, I did defeat a side scheme. I forgot to ready cable too last turn. Dadgummit. Okay. I'll remember that for next time. Already into the villain phase. Batroc's going to go in for an attack. I will... I defend. If you hear story. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and defend. He's going to swing for 2, 3. After this attack resolves, engage a minion in play is not engaged. After this attack resolves, engage a minion in play that is not engaged with you. Okay. So, I defended for 3, took no damage. But we'll go ahead and exhaust this to remove 3 threat from here. That goes down. Then we will look at our cards, cry a little bit, realize that Marvel Girl's a psionic character, and that could actually impact Scimitar, which is kind of funny. Then we will see that Black Widow comes into play. She then gets to attack because of this wonderful encounter card. You swing it for 1. I'll just take it. 1, 2. She hits me for 2. All right. We're down to 10. This is a lot harder scenario than I imagined. Still having a blast with it. Quite interesting. All right. We're at the end of the thing. Batroc goes in here. And his health goes up to 7. Forgot my encounter card. Is Jolt. Also villainous. Oh, snap. Okay. I placed 3 threat on the main scheme when defeated. Golly. Hero action. Exhaust your hero. Place 1 parlay counter on Jolt. If 3 or more parlay counters are here, remove Jolt from the game. She is not defeated. Huh. That is quite very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Oh. My turn. Can I? Yes, I can. All right. Oh. Oop. Supposed to ready cable. Can I still make that happen? Also, she should be at 1 health point, or 1 health point down because of that last time. So, what I think I need to do... Oh, and we got attacked twice. This one's gone. This goes up to 4. Goes down to 1. This goes up to 6. Okay. A lot of choices to make here. So I like the idea of Marvel Girl. She'll come in, she'll attack for 1 against Black Widow, be able to scheme for 2. White Queen can scheme for 2, or thwart for 2. Batroc's still going to heal up, which is the annoying part. That's the part that I don't want to happen. And then we get the retaliate damage with Black Widow, so attacking her is just going to be annoying. Jolt is a thing. We got to kind of just keep an eye on. Good news is she doesn't scheme. My Queen's still being helpful. When I played her, I should have engaged the Scimitar there. If I play Marvel Girl, she'll be able to do 2 damage. Just like Marrow. Oh, wait. That's what I was planning on doing. So, alright, we're going to spin Blindfold to play Lay the Trap. We're then going to spend Superpower Training and Marvel Girl to play Marrow. When Marrow enters play, deal 2 damage to an enemy. We'll get the Leaper. Get him into 5. White Queen will go ahead and thwart. 2 from here, get down to 1. And Marrow, oddly enough, will also actually thwart. We'll mark it this way. For 1. Clear, lay the trap off. The player who defeated this scheme deals 5 damage to the villain. Alright, we're going to redo all that because that is me not reading. So. Instead, we will have Superpower Training down. Have it at 1 threat. Have it at 3 threat. Instead of Lay the Trap. Dang, I thought it was anybody. Alright, so then she will have thwarted 2 off of here to get the 4. She attacks. She attacks for 2, and I think this will get this down to 3. Which is frustrating but manageable. So. Alright. Ready everything back up. Player may search their discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade and put it into play. Cool. Hopefully I have some. Alright. I should. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, nice. Psychic Manipulation. Energy. Children of the Atom. Clear the area. And Skilled Investigator. Alrighty then. Still having a lot of fun here. It's just a lot of thinking. Alright. We've got to get things moving here, though. So, first things first. This goes attack enemy. Did. So this is at out of the way. This is at 5 already, so this goes back up to 6. And some bystander sucks. Alright. System fee doesn't do anything. Black Widow goes in for an attack. Do I defend? I do. I defend. She attacks me for 1, 2, 3. I take no damage. Pop this to kick this off. Clear superpower training. Then lets me search for a identity specific upgrade. Let's see what I've got in my. Put it into play. We're gonna turn the tide here. Okay. Ah, yeah. We're gonna need to get my gun into play. That sounds silly. Why wouldn't I have done that in the first place? Cool. Yeah. Don't think there's any other better psionic cards to get into play. Any specific cards to get into play. That is good to know that there's kind of hard to see right there. That's okay. We got the rifle in play. We can at least start doing some fun things here with Cable with that. We'll put this above Cable for now. Rifle there. Sorry that my screen's all foobarred, but I will get that all situated here soon. So the Leaper still only has 3 health points left on him. Oh, right. So then because I defeated a side scheme, I ready. There we go. Now we're moving. Cooking with sauce. So Jolt's going to go for an attack. I don't need to defend now. There's no point. I can have White Queen defend. I think I'm going to keep her for thwarting. And Marrow for attacking. So I'm just going to take Jolt's attack. For 1 point of damage. And place 1 pursuit counter pursued by the past. We're at 3. And I'm at 9 health points. We get an encounter card. Batroc the Leaper. When revealed, find Batroc and reveal him. He is already in play. He engages you. Batroc activates against you. If no enemy activated this way, this card gains surge. Oh, fun. Okay. So Batroc comes into play. He's going to go for an attack. I could defend. I'm at 9 health points. I think it should be fine. When he engages you, discard a card from your hand. Alright, we'll discard Psychic Manipulation. Alright, he's going to go for an attack. He's swinging for 2. 5 points of damage, of course. When I don't defend. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to 4 health points. Okay. And then, that was, yeah. And that was a freaking, and then he goes back up here. Oh my gosh. And heals up 1 point. Okay. Jeez. What a jerk. All right. Here's our cards. I think I'm going to go ahead and get Skill Investigator down. Okay, it's the smartest move. I need Children of the Atom down, and I want to play Clear the Area. So let's think through this for a second. Need to get rid of the rest of the thwart up there. This removes 2 threats. White Queen can remove 2 threats. Get rid of 6 in total to be able to draw that card. I have the ability to... Ooh. Also, I want to do that. So, lots that I want to take care of here. Do want to lower the threat. I do want to get rid of Batroc. I think I'm going to have to get rid of Batroc. Got to keep things moving. Attacking for 3, and I'm also can shoot my gun for 3. Also going to thwart for 3. So, let's spend Children of the Atom. Pop off my rifle. Shouldn't be exhausted anymore. Forget about that. So, pop off my rifle. Do 3 points of damage to the Leaper. Mara will finish the Leaper off. Goes in the victory display. Okay. Now it's going to make things a little more interesting in the long term. But he's gone, which is amazing. Okay. Don't think I'll play Skilled Investigator instead. Hold on to it. Yeah, that makes a smart move. I don't want to play that just yet. So what we'll do instead... and I also want to heal. Did I play a Psionic card? I did not. I used my weapon. Yeah, alright, so what we're going to do... Sorry, I'm thinking a lot, guys. We are going to... Thwart for 3. White Queen will die. Play the last threat here. And then we're going to spin Skilled Investigator. Play Clear the Area. To remove 2 threats from a scheme. And let's just draw a card. Mind Scan. Go. I could do that, which is kind of funny, actually, true if you think about it, but I could just play it to get Scimitar out there. but we're not going to do that. So, morning, Jacob. How are you? We'll deal with all that here in a minute. All right. I feel pretty good about that turn. I think I'm going to go ahead and hold on to Mind Scan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's just silly. I do kind of separate attacks, so gotta be conscious of that as well. Golly. Oh man. This might be the end of this match. And it's maybe because I played some poor choices here. And it's just a tough challenge. I think this has been fun overall though. Oof. Alright. Here we go. This goes up by 1. Citizen V is going to go in for an attack. He would heal, so he does not attack. Then it's these two wonderful ladies down here. Energy side schemes out. I still have to defend. So I'm going to defend against the Widow. Take no damage. Jolt's going to go in for an attack. 2 points of damage. Counter card. When revealed, each player engages each minion engaged with the player clockwise from them. Okay. So with 2 threats, and they would get me an extra encounter card. So, all right. We'll get to deal with the coming storm. All right. And then Black Widow would go up here and go up to 12 health points. Okay. Actually, that's pretty stinking funny. We're going to go ahead and spend an energy to play Mind Scan. Clear this. Ready cable. Then we are going to play Turn the Tide. After your hero thwarts or removes all threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. This gets her down to 9. I take a point of retaliate damage because it is an attack. Because I played a psionic card earlier, I deal 2 damage to an enemy, so she'll get down to 7. And that does count as an attack, so I cannot use my plasma rifle right now. Otherwise, I would die. Okay, I think this is the time to do that. We're going to go ahead and pop Grey Mawkin and Turn the Tide, play team building exercise. We will flip down. and heal for 4. Get us back up to 5. Drop to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Get an encounter card. See how this all goes, guys. We're in a interesting spot. This should be exhausted. Okay, though. It's not the worst position I've been in. It's definitely a tight spot, so. Wish I could have play that other card. Be able to do more damage, but unfortunately, because it's an individual attack, each one that counts as an individual attack, I would have gotten retaliate twice and died, so I had to heal. Fun part is I have no idea what's in my hand. But we're in a good spot with threats. I'm not too terribly worried. Oh, nice. We got some pretty decent cards. Professor X, Chamber, a couple Mind Scans, Heroic Intuition, and Generation X. Any specific event, add it to your hand. Fantastic. Okay. We're doing great. I'm gonna have to probably just kill Jolt, unfortunately, but we'll get there when we get there. So, first things first, this goes up to 2. Jolt is out, so he's the only one that really does anything against me. He's gonna scheme for 0 plus 1. All right, this goes up to 3. Then you can think about and make some choices. And counter card. Hey, little spider. When revealed, if Black Widow, find Black Widow and reveal her. She is already in play. She engages you. Black Widow activates against you. If no enemy activated this way, this card gains surge. Okay. She comes out here, engages me, activates for 2, 3. Discard 1 card from my hand. Goes up to 6. Discard a card from my hand. Discard Chamber. No, use a lightning resource. Let's discard Mind Scan. This counts as an attack too. And I realized that, so I would not have done that. So she's back up to 9. Yeah. It's fine. Now, after Black Widow schemes against you, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Handspring and attach it to her. Was that Handspring? That was Pale Little Spider. Okay. Let's see if Handspring is in here. Okay. When attached, enemy would take damage from an attack. Deal that damage to the attacking character instead. Discard this card. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Should be at 9. I might lose here, guys. But we're learning Cable and we're testing out some stuff. So when revealed, each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. If no minions activate this way, plays 3 pursuit counters on Pursued by the Past. Alright. Well, this kicks off Pursued by the Past. So, Strife comes into play. And his side scheme. The rest of his cards get shuffled in. Oh, good. For the psionic event, cancel the effects of that event and deal 1 damage to Strife. Wow. Okay. Cable player cannot damage other enemies engaged with. Wait, hold on. The player cannot remove threat from schemes other than Back to the Future. Other players cannot remove threat from Back to the Future. Cable cannot damage enemies not engaged with them. Other players cannot damage minions engaged with the Cable player. Okay. Cool. She then hops back up here and heals up to 10. This is at 4. And Strife is out. Okay. Can't mind scan. This stupid. Okay. It's all gonna work out though. Alright. Psionic event. Alright. So I'm gonna have to make some tough choices here. It's my turn. Though, yep, that's everything. Or exhaust. We'll go ahead and heal up to 9. We'll flip Cable. That's actually kind of funny. We will then play Generation X out there. Okay. Yeah, I had to heal. I could not heal. So. We'll use team building exercise. Chamber and Heroic Intuition to play Professor X. After Professor X comes to play, choose to confuse the villain, stun a minion, or Radiant X-Men character. We will stun Jolt. Really why I wish I had it is what it is. So, but it is a psionic card. After you play a psionic card, Exhaust Scimitar. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Then we will spin Grey Malkin to shoot with our plasma rifle to get rid of Strife. I'm not dealing with Strife. So. Alright. Now, Professor X can thwart for 3. It's like a waste to have him thwart for 3, though, but I needed him in play. So. Why does it feel like it's a waste for him to thwart for 3? Because I can only thwart from here, so we just have to do it. But the professor is there to be helpful, so. I almost would have gotten more out of chamber, I wonder. Now that all that is done. Actually, may do that instead. Would have had the same effect. And chamber can last longer. Potentially. Yeah, good morning. Oh, alright. So I think I will do that. So, well, we already made this choice. We'll just play what it is. It's all good. Alright. It is now the. Yeah, I think it was not a bad turn. Let's go ahead and draw our hand size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We got Children of the Atom now, which we want. So, whew, this goes up to 7. Stunned, so cannot attack me. Encounter card. Surge. Awesome. When revealed, each player engages each minion engaged with the player clockwise from them. Alright, well, that's fantastic. Did gain Surge. When revealed, take 2 damage. We'll take 1 additional damage for each side scheme in the victory display. Cool. So I take 5 points of damage. That's awesome. This should have all been ready, by the way, because I did not defend against anything. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to 4 health points. Okay, but it's my turn. Professor. Oh. Oh. But I can't. It's not an attack. It's just. Dang. All right. That's just mean. Okay. All right. We'll exhaust cable. Clear this threat. This goes up to 11 too. Okay. He's been annoying. Alright, it's a side scheme, so I can ready cable. Exhaust cable. Clear Generation X. So now we have 4 on the victory display. We are then going to look for... Search the deck for identity-specific event and add it into their hand. Alright, we'll look for Telekinetic Blast. Still got the handspring nonsense. Jolts in my way. All right. I'm gonna have to make some tough choices here, but I think this is the choices I need to make. Want to hold on to that? Ooh. That's interesting, actually. That's silly. All right. We'll spend build support and Children of the Atom. Play Mind Scan. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat for each from that scheme for each side scheme in the victory display. So I can remove a total of 7 right now. From there. Makes me feel a lot better about that. We'll use Scimitar because there's a psychic attack. I take 3 points of damage. Down to 1. Retaliate and 2 points. Better get that cleared off. The max of 10 right now. I won't use Children of the Atom to spend for that. I'll use Psychic Manipulation instead. I want to save Telekinetic Blast. Freaking heal, though. I need to get down and heal. Alright. Screw it. We will spin Dazzler to play Children of the Atom. Hold on to Telekinetic Blast. And actually, we could have used Team Building Exercise to pay for Mind Scan, so hold on to Dazzler. And have used some other card to get that down there. Fantastic. I think that, I know. Math feels weird there, right? Got our entire hand here. We're going to hold on to both those. And we're going to flip down. I'm gonna beat you, man. Ba-na-na-na. We'll go ahead and shoot Jolt. Flip down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I know I had Queen Carrier, but I did not play Build Support, so here we are. Alright. I probably should have held on Build Support. Anyways, here we are. We're doing all these fun things. Ready everything back up. We're not going to thread out, which is good news. Goes up to 1. She's going to scheme for 0, 2. So this goes up to 3. Telekinetic Force Field gets attached to her. I draw a card. Innocent Bystanders comes back out again. Wow. Okay. That's it, though. Great. Oh, this goes up to 12. All right. Well, she's healing back up. She's just fun. All right. I'm going to exhaust Nathan to heal up to 5. What do I have in my hand here? Body Slide actually may be helpful this time. And Moira McTaggart. Drawing a card. We will spin Dazzler. And Forced Amnesia. Oh no. And Queen Carrier to play Moira McTaggart. There we go. We will flip up. Exhaust Moira McTaggart. Draw a card. Just strength. Okay. Let's go. All right. We are then going to spend strength and team building exercise to play Telekinetic Blast. Deals 6 damage to an enemy. Deal 1 additional damage to the enemy for each side scheme in the victory display. I have 4. She goes down to 2. Take a point of retaliate damage. Psionic card. Scimitar. Take out Black Widow. Victory display. Okay. Sweet. That means Jolt's going to start healing here soon. Kind of funny, actually. I guess I technically should have switched them around, but it's no big deal. So, didn't hurt anything. We got Forced Amnesia and Body Slide left. So, we are going to play Body Slide. Before we do that, we're going to exhaust Grey Malkin. Shoot the plasma rifle. Get rid of the telekinetic field on Jolt. Okay. Then we will body slide and flip back down to Nathan Summers. Ready everything back up. I attacked. This goes down to 3. This goes down to... That 3 goes up to 5 because I attacked twice. Okay. Attack 3 times. Went back up to 6. Good night. Okay. Wow. Alright. Dropped our hand size. Want this in my hand? No, we're going to discard it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Goes up to 7. Jolt schemes for 2. Goes up to 8. No, let's go up to 9. Okay. Whew, we're doing great. All right. Scheming happened. We get an encounter card. When revealed, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Place 1 additional threat on the main scheme for each side scheme in the display. No, are you kidding me? That's 6 more threat. And we lose. $15. Wow. I think we did okay. We were so close. We just couldn't manage that. The threat went up to 6 because of the innocent bystander stuff. I didn't really have anything to do to be able to take care of that. I could have not flipped down and taken damage from Jolt. But I wanted to heal more. So I made tough choices. Final thoughts here. I think this scenario is tough. It is fun, but it's tough. And I like that. I like that it's going to be different every single time, so I can't just anticipate it going to be the same the next time we come back around. I'm going to adjust my screen there a little bit. Overall, I think it is worth trying out if you have not had a chance to try it out. Definitely play the Thunderbolt scenario. We're going to be facing it again here soon. Cable and Justice did really well. I feel like I don't have the right cards. Psychic Manipulation did not do... Did I have one in my hand? I did not. Did not come out when I needed it to. And even then, it's for when the villain scheme's not an enemy. So, it is what it is. I had nothing in my hand to be able to help me take out things here. So, do I feel like he did well? I think so. I think I could have played some different Justice cards to make it better. I could have chosen some different Justice cards to make it better. I feel like Cable is good in Justice, especially when you're getting a lot of the side schemes out of the way. I feel like I just kept getting caught up in how to take out the minions overall. Thunderbolt is a great scenario. Try it out if you haven't tried it out. I think you guys will enjoy it. And I am excited to see how well Cable did. I think there's some things I could have done differently. I think getting a weapon out or getting build support out would have been helpful. Both would have been great. But in the long term, this was a good time. Summontar was great to see. It is a card I will continue to play in his kit. I can see why now people are using him in his kit. In its kit. And it's the first time I got to use it. I did not get a chance to use Gunboat Diplomacy, which I think would have been a great card as well to see come out. And I did not get a chance to use it. So, I had a few misplays and a few mistakes. But overall, it was a good time. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you guys thought about it, and if it went well or what I could have done differently. I'm a little bummed that I lost, but it doesn't mean that it won't happen to get better in the future. I'm still excited about this scenario. I'm still excited about Cable. We're going to be trying Cable out in Protection, either next or Leadership. No, we already did Leadership. It's a Protection or Aggression. And I'm excited to see what he does in Aggression. I'm excited to see what he does in Protection. So, thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys have any suggestion for either one of those aspects for Cable, let me know. And as always, my name's Jason Sketch, and next time I'll be deadly serious next time. Peace.